Comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Rene Rivera will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Still down 3-0. Jordany Valdespin will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Here's the first offering. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. And this will be taken in by Longoria for the first out.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there. They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
The catcher, Willeen Rosario now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The next pitch. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy. He is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
Here's the 2-0. And he goes after a bad pitch there as this is pushed foul to the right side. 2-1 now. Here he comes on 2-1. In there, 2-2. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
Looks like he's finding his bearings here a little bit better in the second after a rough first inning. He gets the strikeout right here, but boy, he could have used one of these an inning ago, that's for sure.
Stepping in now, Jose Fernandez. As he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
And with no DH, this is one area that you'd have to give the National League team a little bit of an advantage. And he comes through here with the base hit.
D. Gordon will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. Now the first pitch. Line hard into the gap in left center. That'll find some real estate out there for extra bases.
Oh, looks like they might be making something out of nothing here with 2 outs. You get the first 2 quick outs, and you're thinking, hey, this inning's not going to amount to much of anything. But now all of a sudden, you get runners at second and third here, and who knows, a third straight hit could get you 2 runs.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And he'll reach to knock this ball down. And he knows the speed heading down the line, so he won't even risk the throw, and that should go down as an infield single. Kenny Vargas We'll try it again. He was hit by a pitch his first time. First pitch coming. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. He's set. Now the pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
And you know, the problem with his slider, and it almost sounds stupid to say it, but sometimes it can literally move too much. I mean, it's a great pitch, don't get me wrong. But here, look at how far this thing runs in. That's a pitch that can be hard to control at times, and here it winds up costing him.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
The 1-0. There's a fastball for a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
The 1-1. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We played 2 full. The Marlins lead it 5-0. Nick Franklin will step in for the first time, and as you can see, not the fastest of starts for him this first week of the season.
Franklin.
Now here's the first pitch. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And I think he'll keep riding that pitch until these guys prove they can do something with it.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
And that's why you love this guy playing short for you. Excellent range, and he's going to show off that hose, too. That's a nice play.
Standing in now, Chris Archer. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Here's the pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. As Drupal Cabrera will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch to him. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Wow, he is spotting that fastball on a dime here early on.
And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Ready with another 0-2. And a bouncing ball, foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another 0-2 coming. This is offered at in the dirt for strike 3. Just needs to make that easy throw to first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Christian Yelich makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Now, after a rough couple of innings, you'd like to give your guy a chance to straighten himself out here, but I also think you got to keep your options open in case he just doesn't have it.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Yeah, more trouble here to start the 3rd inning, and trouble's been his middle name so far. You see the line. That's through just 2 innings of work now. And the way things are going, he may not be sticking around a whole lot longer.
Adeiny Echeverria will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left. There to take it is DeJesus, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, that's the kind of play where you take your hat off and you wipe the sweat off your brow, even if it's cold outside. This guy's getting hammered right now, and he better figure out something quick.
Jordany Valdespin will dig in. He popped out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Runners on first with 1 down. He's ready now. The pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And prior to the 0-2, we'll move to first. And he'll dive back in safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And again a throw. Runner back safely. From the belt, kicks and deals. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up foul, still 0-2. He's ready, now the pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Comes set, now the pitch. Runner goes for second. Swing, hard hit ball to second. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Willeen Rosario will dig in here. Took a called 3rd strike his first time. He's set, now the pitch. And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, and with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
1-0 on the way. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. Kiermaier is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Miami as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. David DeJesus will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
The left fielder, number 7, David DeJesus.